you know, provided from Tahiti. Some incredible surfers coming up at the QS, and two incredible surfers in the lineup now. We've got Connor Coffin versus Michael February. This is going to be a stylish battle from the get-go. 30 minutes on the clock. Chris Cote here with Pete Mel. All right, let's talk tail of the tape. Who's got the edge in this heat, Pete?
QS he surfed was 1. The Vans US Open ended up with a 73rd, so all of his eggs are right here in this basket.
Rolling Stones said it best. Start me up. Here we go. Michael February, quick tube ride to get this heat rolling. You see just a split second. Do I hit it? Now let's save it. I got 21 more minutes to surf. Save body, board, and mind as he pulls out there. Smart decision as that wave went completely dry. Did like the approach right on the takeoff, stalling for the tube, gets that open face carve. Not going to be a massive score, but it's a start.
And you know, as a surfer, you're looking at that inside section. Take a look here first at the beginning of it, where he just straight into the position. Pig Dog gets out of it clean with speed. Now goes to the maneuvers, but this final section here, it has a closeout, and it's coming back at him, you know, and a lot of guys, if you do go for that, that one's going to put you, there's no escape really. You're going to be hitting the reef. So very, very smart for him to not push it, especially early in the heat. He's like, okay, I got the carve in, and if that's like, see how it's just everything folding onto the dry reef. Generally, you'll see him go for it if there's a little bit of a shoulder, because it'll kind of push off of the reef slightly. You're still going to tap it, but that one there, definitely just a closed door. They've extended the jetty, which created a great wave.
Michael February now. His first wave was a 5.17. Solid start. Going to try to apply his backside prowess to that wave. Goes down his second turn. Will be a non-factor. 17 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Connor Coffin yet to catch a wave. Could be seeing something rising up from the depths.
One of the things I really like about Connor and his ability is that he's able to focus and find the highest quality waves he can. Watching this first turn there, nice whip out of the top. The second one getting a little bit more loose, understanding that if you're going to do maneuvers, you better get high dynamic progressive maneuvers. So he kind of pushed the fins a little bit on that one, goes down, throwaway score, but sits in the lead, got a second score. That won't be in the scoreline at the end of this with that much time remaining. Tide moves around. It's pulling water in the channel and or spitting it out.
Connor Coffin now getting involved, taking off, slowing his pace to get up into the lip, waiting for this wave to form up. Nice bottom turn. Carve combo, gets a little hung up, goes up into the lip for the big finish.
Watch out.
Straight on the dry reef. Get out of there, Connor. And actually goes underneath. I mean, you see now Connor standing on the reef. You saw right when that wave finished, 3 feet deep, you know, in the span of a couple inches. So you can be dry docked straight back into the channel in a matter of seconds. Here goes Connor Coffin on his first wave of this heat.
He identifies that this one's going to be about maneuvers. So he drops in and starts driving off the bottom, straight into the lip 2 times there, connects with the lip. So shows a little bit of variety in the way that he approaches the lip. You know, at this point in the heat, 30 minutes, it'll go by very quickly. So he knew that that was a very important wave at this point to match.
Here we go, Connor Coffin looking for a backup. Gets one quick snap.
Nice.
Blast the tail out. Another turn for Connor Coffin. So just kind of forcing the issue here, but could be the backup he needs. Just looking for a 2.68.
So again, good strategy in my mind.
Had to go.
He's getting. I think what you need to do here with 5 minutes to go, it starts to tick away, is you need to get the lead. So the pressure now put on Michael February to make a decision. If he's sitting in second, he has to go on a wave. And what that does is it allows you to have priority at the end of the heat and either know the situation, what you need, or you've got the lead and you have control. As we watch this here, I mean, looking at today's action, you know, is this a 2.68? I think a lot of it has to do with that first turn. That was very solid, nice and loose, nice rhythm and flow. You know, those back 2 turns aren't necessarily super difficult, but, you know, strong. I really like the first turn, though, and I feel like it's going to be just enough. It's got to be somewhat of a quality wave.
Is this it?
Could be.
Michael February having a look. And he's going to paddle in. This wave could grow down the line. Takes the high line to start it off. Comes around a big section, straight up into the lip. February hanging on. Another open face carve. Extending that back leg, throwing the tail out, spraying the fans in the crowd.
Well, well, well.
And that Was that better than a 2.43?
And nerves of steel from Michael February. And he's had a lot of heats like this year, you know, where it's been these really close ones and all of a sudden things fall into place for him. Let's take a look at this one, and it did grow down the line. It got bigger as it moved into that deeper water.
That was a beautiful looking wave right there.
And again, this maneuver here was so important. And you can see there was a little tentativeness in it, but he pulls it together, gets the next carve, and that really, it feels like to me, is going to be just enough.
I mean, in rewatching that, first move, bobbled it, mistake.
Yeah.
Second move, kind of soft. I'm not giving it to him just yet.
All right.
Not fighting for a massive score. So trying to force the hand of the judges. He does just that, getting a 2.5.
Oh!
And there's the look of relief, knowing that he just dodged a bullet.
That was great.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
He knows right there. I mean, that was as close as it gets.